A new report this week finds yearly abortions are on the rise. They were up 10% between 2020 and 2023. That's according to data from the Guttmacher Institute. The advocacy group tracked 1 million cases last year alone. That's the first time in over a decade the number crossed that threshold. The Supreme Court eliminated the constitutional right to an abortion in 2022, leaving decisions up to the states. Since then, 14 states have enacted bans or no longer have abortion care available. The data shows nearly every other state here saw an increase in the number of abortions provided. In the last year, 7 states have given voters the chance to decide on abortion access, and each time, abortion rights have been protected. A growing number of states are also likely to see abortion-related measures on the ballot come November.
There are a number of states that have initiatives on the ballot, and we haven't lost an initiative yet. We saw the surge in turnout. So, yes, this is a very key strategic element of the 2024 elections.
The political conversation now includes in vitro fertilization, too, after a ruling in Alabama last month put Republicans on defense. Top members of the GOP, like former President Trump, came out saying they'd support protections for IVF. But here's how one Republican strategist put it to me.
They have to get comfortable talking about the fact that they're in favor of IVF, that this ruling was wrong and has to be changed and remedied in some way. But also, too, Republicans need to be better about talking about women's health as a whole, as a priority for the healthcare system in the country.
So far this year, 26 bills have been introduced that would establish what's known as fetal personhood and could impact IVF. Joe and Kaylee, Bloomberg News reports these types of laws could lead to abortion bans if passed.
Definitely legislation to follow at the state level, Tyler. Meanwhile, at the state level and really at the national level in this election cycle, obviously this is an issue that is coming up. How have we seen this characterized when we think about former President Trump, who, of course, is touting 15 weeks versus President Biden?
Right. It was interesting to hear former President Trump come out and actually put a time frame. The first time we've heard him say a number on the type of time frame we could see for a national abortion ban, also saying that he'd be in support of exceptions. You know, the Republican strategist I spoke to there, Lisa Miller, said that we should expect to see this maybe perhaps more framed as a health care conversation. You know, during the State of the Union, President Biden actually had abortion written into the script, and he ended up taking that out, instead talking about this issue as reproductive rights. So we'll have to watch if on the campaign trail we start to see the messaging around abortion, IVF, and other reproductive health care issues come up like this.